What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be doing something very different. I'm going to be discussing my commercial reel since I got to Toronto. Welcome to Director Discovery and I am Nicholas Clayton Lee. Before I continue, I'd like to remind you to please subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button. Anyway, let's get into it. So ever since I got to Toronto, I have been doing quite a few commercials, and I gotta say, I still love it. Still trying to break into TV and film, but commercial is where it's at for me right now. So yeah, I was putting together my commercial reel for another agency in Vancouver because I want to be a local actor there too, because I just found out recently that I could have two agencies, one in Ontario and one in BC. So yeah, anyway, I was putting it together and I decided why not go over a few of the commercials, and yeah, here's what it is. So here's my headshot right now.
AAA home insurance isn't just about roofs and windows. It's about the people inside and making sure everything you need is there with you. Like a guaranteed replacement for any loss we cover. And with a AAA membership, free access to travel experts to help plan your vacation. Discounts on game day tickets, theme parks, and more. Roadside assistance, and savings when you bundle auto and home. AAA home insurance. Outsmart life.
So this is actually my very first American commercial. I did it for AAA, as you guys can see at the bottom. And yeah, AAA, American Automobile Association. So they deal with a lot of car insurances and everything. And yeah, this was just a very quick glimpse of me. I was the handyman. And yeah, very quick shot of me, and pay was alright because it was in America and residuals. So my first American commercial, and wasn't bad. And then this next one is the scene. So as you guys could see, I was actually in the background for a lot of it, but the main one was me eating the burger, or holding the burger. That was probably the main shot. And scene is actually like Cineplex, is where people go to watch movies here. And yeah, it's actually huge. It's all throughout Canada. This was in Instagram, their video, and amazing enough, they actually renewed a lot of my photos because I did a photo shoot for them as well. And they actually renewed a lot of the photos. I guess they liked my photo, which I actually do kind of like, and I never really found it, but yeah, I'm actually still looking for it. It's one that a lot of my friends actually showed me before too. I actually saw it myself. I'm holding a drink, so if you guys see me, it's up for the next 3 years in scene. And yeah, they actually really liked me in this, and they wanted to reuse me again, but I just joined the union and they're a non-union company, so I wasn't able to do it again. It really sucked. It was actually really fun going on set with them. But yeah.
This is dedicated to the first one's out and the last one's home. To the movers and the shakers. To the lovers and the fighters. At ADT, we're dedicated to helping protect you. Everything you've worked hard for and everyone you love. ADT, your security is our world.
So this is the ADT commercial, and ADT is a home security company, and in this commercial I was obviously playing the homosexual couple. The other guy I was playing with, I actually auditioned with him, which was really surprising because normally you don't really land a job with somebody you actually audition with. At least I haven't yet, and that was my first time, and it was actually a really fun time being on set with him. We were just in the house the whole time, and it was actually a really quick shoot, at least for my part. But yeah, nothing that special about this commercial. It was a great time. I actually really liked the commercial, and yeah.
the beautiful possibilities.
The IKEA commercial, obviously another huge commercial. But the thing is, I was actually really surprised about this commercial. It actually didn't get played that often. But another interesting thing is, this is my very first Union commercial. And yeah, I think you guys couldn't really even see me because I was just in the background there. I was a guy with long hair and the red shirt, if you guys can see. And yeah, this was actually really amazing because they actually built this. At the end of it, you kind of see like a house by itself. They actually built that just for this commercial, so I was like thinking, oh, this is gonna be a huge commercial, but didn't turn out that big. But anyway, yeah, so there was actually 4 of us on set that day, 4 actors, and I was actually really lucky because you were able to see my face. So here, if for a union job, if they don't see your face, they just saw the other person's leg or something, like the other guy, he didn't get paid. So I was actually really lucky. I was in the right spot at the right timing and everything. So yeah, I was very lucky in this commercial. I did get paid more than the other guy. Obviously I wasn't a main in this, but yeah. And this next one, I don't even know the company. It's called Break the Silence. I don't know the company exactly. It's just a short video. It's my very first talking video / commercial. Me, I'm doing great. I love my job and I'm in line for big promotion soon. Jane and I are great too. We're actually talking about getting married next year. I'm just as happy as can be. Why don't I feel good when I have this great, enviable life? I just put on a front and smile through it. What else can I do? I don't talk to anyone. I just don't feel like myself. I'd rather just lay in bed. And honestly, is there anything anyone can do to really help me? So for that one, I'm actually not a fan of. I think I could do a lot better, especially nowadays. That was like one of my very first earlier videos, and just like rewatching it, I think, such a bad job. Yeah, a lot of my friends say I like move my eyebrows a lot when I talk, and that video just shows it all. It shows it all, and yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know, just not a huge fan of that video. It was the non-union gig, one of my first gigs when I got here. Still trying to get used to like memorizing lines in English. I was so used to memorizing it in Chinese before, so yeah. Anyway, next. So that was for Ultimate Year, and I was obviously the only Asian guy there. Back then I still had like really long hair, and I guess they really liked that. And yeah, I was just in the background, and that was my very first gig that I landed when I got to Toronto. And yeah, that opened my eyes. Like, wow, this is like the way they treated you made me feel like, okay, this is why I came here. Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun being on set that day, and the food. The thing I remember the most was the food, because it was so good. I don't know if I still have the picture in my phone. If I do, I'll throw it up, show you guys. But yeah, just like the food that they serve you is so much better than it is in Hong Kong or in Asia. And it just gave me a taste of what it's like to film in North America. But yeah, that was my very first commercial. I was very excited. I still remember exactly where I filmed this. Never forget. Anyway, moving on.
要俾自動櫃員機服務費，就等於用現金買嘢時俾人食咗一啖咁。唔好俾自動櫃員機服務費搶食一啖啦。TD 準備周詳，為你設想。
So that was the very first TD commercial I did, and it was for a Chinese network. And as you guys can see, that is actually where I met my friend Adam, who's appeared in a few of my other videos before. And yeah, ever since that day, we became really good friends. And yeah, we met on set, but we knew about each other because we were in the same agency. At least I knew about him because my agent mentioned how he also played badminton, and I told him, yeah, I play badminton. Anyway, yeah, that was my very first TD commercial, and yeah, it was Chinese network. I was not that surprised because I'm Chinese, and this is all non-union, but yeah, I'm not really able to do any like Chinese network commercials anymore because a lot of Chinese network TV are like non-union stuff, so it really sucks. But yeah, they actually really liked me on set, and they actually found me to do another TD commercial, which is right, this one.
有 TD， 你嘅下一間屋可能比預料中離你更加近。上網申請，你可以即刻獲得房屋貸款預先核准，信心十足，就係呢種感覺。
So that TD commercial, I was playing the father. I'm 34 now. That was like when I was like 32 or something. Not that young, still able to have a kid, but yeah. So there was a photo shoot in that as well. And yeah, that was actually a really fun commercial as well. It was nice because I'm working with the same people again. I was working with that little girl, which was so cute. Her name's Cynthia. The mom's name's Angelina. Shout out to them. I still talk to them, which is really nice. It's really nice to keep in touch with a few actors. They aren't even actors. They just so happen to like join this Chinese modeling company up in Markham, and yeah, and they somehow got this role, which was great. I still remember when I went to audition for this, I was a bit late. I was like, oh, sorry, I'm running a bit late. And that guy's like, oh, it's all right. We're just finishing up. And the other actor came out, and the family came out. They were like, oh, this is like the outfit I'd like you to bring for fitting. And then I was just like waiting, and he's like, oh, why don't you just come along? You'll probably get picked anyway. So it wasn't even really an audition. They just kind of already decided on me, which was great. At least they wanted to push me, which was even better. And yeah, they liked me a lot, I guess. So yeah, I still keep in touch with the director of that, which is also great. It's building my network slowly, and yeah, getting more experience hopefully. Anyway, moving on. 間 townhouse 要有時尚嘅設計，
起碼要10尺高嘅樓底，要名校林立，
交通方便，
又近 supermarket。
Trendy 你嘅夢想居所 Treasure Hill 聯同 Mortgage Company of Canada 特別為你提供1.99浮動按揭利率優惠，機會難逢，請即致電905-554-2080或瀏覽 treasurehill.com。 Treasure Hill 為你打造高質素嘅社區，理想生活由你探索。
So that's a very typical Chinese commercial. Yeah, lots of talking at the end. But yeah, me speaking Cantonese in this. I still remember I auditioned for this when I was actually in Hong Kong for a vacation, and I booked it, and they were like, yeah, when you land, you get a job. So I was like, oh, great. And yeah, my sister helped me record the audition video. Was not really prepared to land anything when I was in Hong Kong because I go during like Christmas and there's not that many jobs during that time. But yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this, a little breakdown of me landing a few commercials, a few of the commercials I did. I'm still missing like an OLG, which is Ontario Lottery Gaming, and I'm actually just doing a commercial tomorrow. So this was also another reason why I did this kind of review, because I didn't really have time this week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little behind the scenes stuff, or at least like talking about it, which I always find is pretty fun and interesting. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And reminding you guys, please like this video if you guys did enjoy it. And please subscribe to my channel. Anyway, thanks. And I'll see you guys next time.